Online nurse practitioner programs. Are they worth it? It depends. It depends on your status, on your lifestyle. How do you handle things? Do you have to be computer savvy or not? I feel like a lot of things you got to be computer savvy because you're doing a lot of things and try to find different ways or share, doing projects, sharing screens, and interacting with classmates, which kind of takes a little good moderate type of computer skills. But if you're able to navigate and work around things, PowerPoints, Microsoft Word, then you should be good to go. And this genre, there's a lot of things that are online and interactive and stuff like that. Online works out too because I attend live lectures just one day a week, but I stack them up so you can spread them out, but I like to just finish them all in one day, which makes sense because I have the rest of the week to either study or go to work. And that's my preference, but everybody has different preferences. Going on campus back in the days used to be cool and stuff. You get to meet people, interact, and stuff like that. But nowadays, you're just trying to finish, and you don't really have that time to like drive, get stuck in traffic, and then sit down and listen to lectures maybe 1-2 days a week, and then come back and go back. You know, like it's just nowadays things are just more fast paced, and you just got to keep going and that's how life is becoming. Everything, all the programs I feel like are transitioning online because in all reality you don't really have to attend class because there's not really any need to go at times. It might be just for like assessments and clinical portions and stuff like that is different. But as far as like learning structures, it's not too bad. Like there's all these pre-recorded lectures that we watch and then answer questions or do homework assignments and attend live lectures one day a week. But the homework structures and stuff, lectures, we can watch at any time, but there's just a deadline when we're supposed to watch them. But then we can always go back and rewatch them and study off them, which makes sense. So that's a good thing about it because you can always repeat and watch and just learn back again instead of going to class and putting in a little lecture microphone or something like that. So that's what I liked about it. Yeah, sometimes online I feel like has more work because there's more discussion boards and assignments and other things that portray into the whole thing or reading assignments. But in the end, that's reality and it's a graduate program and there's no need to complain because I signed up for this, so here I am. Cons, it might be, let's see. There's not much cons because it's just, I don't know. I would have to probably get back to that one because I don't think there's too many cons on doing an online program because I kind of figure online program would be the way to go nowadays and I can go to a school like miles away without even being in the same area or anything like that. But just if you go out of state, it'd be out of state tuition. But clinical portion is also like the main thing you probably have to look out for. And I think I read a lot of programs about their status is like the clinical placement is like the main issue at times with students or the locations or just like competition and stuff like that. And well, reputation schools have better advantage than less reputation schools. So that's the main thing I think I would advise is look at the school's reputation, how their communication is, and how their curriculum goes, and what are they known for and stuff like that, because that really plays a part in a lot of things than just saying you're going to an online school program, but when the clinical portion comes along is maybe you get held back one semester because they can't find you a clinical placement or they're backed up because there's a competition with other schools. That might be the only biggest con because there's a lot of people I've read like they struggle or they're stressing they can't get a clinical placement or they get cut hours or it's not enough hours or there's just so many students saturated in one little area, which can be the biggest drawback of online programs because like if you go to school sometimes they have a whole clinical basement team or their contract with the hospital or clinics and stuff would be sometimes easier, but in the end that's like the main thing with I think just in general with nursing, it's just competition. It's not like medical school where the schools are just with the hospital and they just go through rotations. So that's the main thing I would probably look out for because other than that, like curriculums shouldn't be too bad. It's like easy to learn or watch YouTube videos or find any other books or anything that'll help you learn the material because it's pretty much self-explanatory at times. Lectures, like it's easy to interact with like the instructors. We go in like this program called Zoom. All the classmates are there at a certain time, and lectures are just discussion type of lectures and do some assignments. And we go into like these breakout rooms, and you can interact with classmates that way too, which is pretty cool. It's not too bad. As far as assessment skills, like the videos I posted before, like those are the ones I hope to like turn in for my grades and stuff. But like it led up to going on campus, flying out to the campus, and a couple days performing the skills and learning them and interacting with classmates and stuff, which kind of is cool because like you see people all face to face online and you meet them in person, which is a better, different experience, which I enjoy. But the skills portion that teaches you enough in just those couple of days and just to learn anything that you need to know, because in the end you can just practice on your own and build your skills up from there. They just teach you different techniques and more hands-on on how to perform everything else, which is pretty cool. Other than that, it wasn't too bad. We just had to go like 2 times throughout the program and then graduation. But some programs might require more, so just look out for that too, because like when you're time constricted and balancing out and finals and flying out, it can play a part. But the other thing about mine is you can take your computer anywhere and you don't have to worry about it. You can go on vacation, you have a family emergency or anything like that, you can always take your computer with you and do all your assignments on there. Live lectures, you can just attend it like this and you're fine that way. So there's more advantages online, but it just depends on the person's learning style and teaching style and everything else in between. I've done online classes, but I've never done like online face-to-face type of things. And online classes were a lot of work. It was challenging, but it was doable. But it would just be a fast pace though. But doing face-to-face and all that interaction was new to me. But you just catch on and feel comfortable and just go from there, because everybody's in the same boat and it's all new to people too. Like I wish I would, if I didn't work or anything like that, just attending a school close by or anything would be more better, because I like to learn that way. But just how things are and time constriction and everything in between, this makes it more flexible and learning and doing what I can do. But there might be more pros and cons. If I can think of anything else, I can make another video. If not, you guys can comment below. Let me know your questions, comments, or your experiences, and we'll see how this journey goes on another year or so. So other than that, comment, like, subscribe. Peace.